Hello everyone. In this video, you will understand the overall structure of LS POS, how it was originally built in the Windows client, and how it has evolved in today's modern web-based LS Central POS. In earlier versions, LS Central's Windows POS was not a standalone executable. Instead, it was implemented as a .NET-based control add-in embedded directly into the LS Central Windows client. You can think of this add-in as a container for visual controls such as buttons, data grids, input fields, media elements, interactive UI components. Importantly, this POS add-in did not contain business logic or direct data access. It functioned purely as a visual layer, communicating with business logic through the nav service tier. Inside the POS add-in, everything was organized around POS panels. A POS panel is essentially a layout container that can hold one or more UI elements such as button pads and menus, data grids for transactions and lists, input fields for text, items or barcode scanning, record zoom controls for cards such as customer, member, etc., media controls for images or videos. Every POS screen, sales transaction, customer lookup, order list was essentially a POS panel composed of multiple controls. The layout and behavior of POS panels were not hard-coded. Instead, LS Central uses POS profiles to control how POS looks and behaves. There are five major POS profile types: interface profile, which controls the visual appearance and layout; menu profile, which defines available buttons, menus, and actions; functionality profile controls enabled, disabled features and system behavior; style profile handles themes and visual styling; hardware profile manages peripherals such as printers, scanners, and displays, for example. These profiles can be linked to stores, terminals, or staff, making configuration flexible, reusable, and fast. For each POS panel, developers can link a coordinator. Coordinators allow you to inject custom business logic, extend standard functionality, customize behavior without modifying base objects. This enables safe customizations while remaining upgrade friendly. Now let's discuss the MVC, which is Model View Controller pattern used in LSPOS. MVC components, the first one is View. The interface panel, buttons, and controls, these capture user interactions. Then comes the controller, processes user actions, translates interactions into POS commands. And the third is model, business logic and data layer, executes operations and return results. So below is how the MVC flows. The user interacts with the view, the controller receives the interaction, the model processes the request, updated data is returned, the view refreshes accordingly. This separation keeps the UI responsive and the logic clean. Next, let's discuss about evolution from Windows POS to Web POS. Windows POS characteristics were .NET based control add-ins, panels and controls preloaded into memory, synchronized communication with the service tier. Limitations: tight coupling, limited scalability, less suitable for modern cloud and browser environments. Now let's talk about the modern LS Central Web POS architecture. LS Central has evolved to a browser-based POS using the JavaScript, TypeScript control add-ins, event-driven asynchronous communication, and dynamic loading in the browser. While the MVC concept remains the same, the execution model has changed significantly. The view, which is browser UI, renders POS controls. User actions generate events. Events are routed to the POS controller. The controller maps events to POS commands, session changes, business logic handlers. AL code processes logic in the model. Updated data is returned, and the view refreshes dynamically. This architecture supports non-blocking, scalable, and modern POS workflows. Developers can subscribe to POS events in AL, intercept or extend standard flows, add validations, panels, or integrations, implement custom POS commands, all without modifying core POS code. This results in clean extensions, upgrade safety, easier maintenance. The new POS architecture also manages printers, scanners, customer displays, and dual screen setups. Web POS can dynamically distribute content between cashier and customer screens in real time. Some of the advantages of web POS: cross-platform support, simplified developments, simplified deployments, cloud-ready scalability, event-based extensibility, modern development experience. So, to summarize, LS Central Web POS retains the MVC principles of legacy POS, uses a fully decoupled event-driven architecture, combines AL extension on the backend with JavaScript-based UI, enables safe, flexible, and future-ready customization. This results in a modern, cloud-ready, and extensible POS system while preserving the reliability LS Retail is always known for. Thank you for watching. Let's continue with the next lesson.